Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming back to view the videos. I love you guys so much. And you're welcome here wherever you are from, whoever you are, whatever your name is, whatever your country is, whatever your religion is, you're all welcome here. Come on in, have a seat. Right, so this video has been requested by one of our viewers, and it is an important topic, and I think many people will benefit from this video, especially if you want to develop your spirituality and develop your sensitivity to spirit and the energy of spirit. Okay, and many of us have this ability. I think all human beings can actually achieve this. They just they have to want it badly enough, and they have to like kind of um, think in a way that is loving and kind and accepting of everyone. Okay, and I think this is the main thing that opens up our vision into, or our third eye into, say, the unseen. Okay, I say live in love and not in fear all the time, because this will help you elevate your energy and develop into someone who is of a higher nature, and therefore you will be able to see the other side. But not all seeing of the other side is good. There can be good and there can be bad. Therefore, I would always recommend to people that it's best if you have a teacher. Okay, someone that you know of, someone who has a good reputation, someone that you can trust, okay, and someone that is not out to kind of benefit themselves. You can tell, obviously, anyone who's mature enough, who's had experience in life can tell. You can also do istikhara and ask God whether he wants you to do this or not. There is a prayer called the istikhara prayer. And if you Google it, you'll find it, okay? And it's like a well-known prayer. I'm gonna try and find it online. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to find it, but I'm gonna try and find it for you guys. Now, this istikhara prayer is basically a prayer that you say, and then you sleep in the night time, and then you're meant to get a vision or a dream, or just to wake up the other day having a feeling about what you want to do, okay? And usually we ask people to do this for 3 nights, because just one night is not enough. One night can allow the person to next day get up and just follow the emotions and what they want to do, rather than what's been recommended to them by God. Okay, and it's a prayer. This is the Istikhara prayer. It's from the Quran, and it's like there's an Arabic version, there's an English version. If I don't find it, I haven't searched it before. If I don't find it online, then what you can do is just ask God. Okay, God is everywhere. He can hear you wherever you are. He is listening all the time and watching. Okay, so, and he interacts with us, okay, all the time, okay, in many different ways. Okay, so you can just ask God. He will hear you. In the nighttime, ask God if it's a good idea or a bad idea for you to do this. Now, something I have to say here is that not everyone can handle this kind of thing. So think carefully before you do it, okay? For example, with me, I'm grateful, Alhamdulillah, that I have the gift of the sight. I can see the past, the present, the future very clearly. Probably, if you have a reading with me, you will realize that maybe in the past you haven't actually been to anyone who can actually see the future. Because once you have a reading with someone genuine, okay, and there are many people, it's not just me, there are many people who are genuine. Once you have a reading with someone who's genuine, then you see the difference, the real difference between this person and others, okay? And what I want for you all, and for all of my students, obviously, like if you've been listening to my channel, I help people open their third eyes. And I oversee it, and I protect them with my energy, and I do spiritual protections for them. when they do this. Okay, when you open your third eye, all kinds of information can come in. So think carefully. Okay, like I said, there's the good, there's the bad, and that's why I recommend you do it through a teacher. Now I'm gonna say talk about a few of the herbs that are very powerful for the gift, opening the gift of sight and opening it up for you people to see, for you guys to see. Okay, so the first herb, and these are herbs. Okay, the first herb that is very powerful. This is the rose. Okay, and the rose is one of these herbs that we believe was in the Garden of Eden before it came to earth. Okay, and it's one of these plants that has been um, brought to earth by our mother and father Adam and Eve. And the rose is a very powerful plant for developing the gift of the sight and having, opening your third eye. It is the first plant that I used when I was younger for me to be able to strengthen my gift, and it was recommended by my ancestors, my own teachers. They recommended the rose for me, and it was the first thing. So whether you use the rose herb as the rose itself or the essential oil, what you can do is, before you go to bed, before you sleep, and usually why I say before you sleep is because this gift usually opens up for people in their sleep first. It's easier for us to see the other side in the sleep. That's why people get ru'ya, and ru'ya is a well-known thing in Islam that is very good and very powerful, okay? Especially if it's from a good source, and especially the ru'ya is usually very clear. It's very strong, it's very clear, there's a message in it that you feel, and you wake up the second day with an understanding of something, okay, that you've seen, and this is an ocean of knowledge, but I'm gonna try and make it simple, okay? So the rose, use the essential oil or use the herb itself. You can put the essential oil, rub it on your hands, put it in a carrier oil like olive oil or almond oil or castor oil, and then rub it on your hands and put some on your forehead, okay? And between your eyebrows. This is where the pineal gland is, and this gland is the main one that sees the unseen. It's the third, that's why they call it the third eye, okay? And put it on the back of your head as well. You know where the back of your head, where the occipital lobe of the brain is, where the vision originates from in a physical sense, where it's processed. Put it on the back of your head. So this is how you apply these oils. The best thing is to get the oils, or you can burn a rose incense before you go to bed, or you can bathe in something that has a strong scent of rose. It's the scent of the rose that opens up the vision, okay? And also it has some chemicals in it, if you drink it as a tea before you go to bed, that also help you open up your vision. Rose buds are usually the part of the rose that we use for this. Okay, but you can use rose petals on normal roses, but rose buds, if you find the rose buds, these are the parts of the plant that we use for this, okay? So drink it as a tea. You can buy rosebud oil online as well for this, and that would be a good idea as well for you. The other plant that we use for this is called clary sage. And the word clary comes from the word clear, and sage is obviously wise. It means wise, okay, the sages. So clary sage, the herb, was a herb that from an ancient time was known to give people clarity of mind, and clarity of thought, and clarity of vision. If someone has the gift of the sight, clary sage essential oil is available online, and also you can get the herb. Okay, just search what clary sage is in Arabic, for example, if you are searching in Arabic or in your language and go and get it, okay? It's a very powerful herb for the side, okay? Right. Now the next herb is sandalwood. Sandalwood is extremely powerful. It is very high vibrational. It is a kind of oil that when you use it, you feel very relaxed, and you feel it's a very sensual scent as well, and it's a very powerful scent. It's considered by many to be a masculine scent. Okay, so many men in the olden days used to wear sandalwood. Women wear it today as well. It's a kind of a sweet scent, so I would say for both men and women it's okay. Smelling the scent, using it the same way that I've described for the rose oil is also good. You can do that. You can see if you can get a strong like sandalwood incense that's very good to burn before you go to bed, you will find that you get more visions and more dreams in your sleep, okay? The next herb that you can use for this that is very powerful for this is anise, okay? The star anise, the one that looks like the stars. Okay, so it's very powerful. And you can use it the same way. Drink the tea before bed. Whether it's the star anise, there's also other anise that is like seeds that you can use for this. It also has all of these things have a lot of health benefits, okay? So once you start taking them, you will notice that your health is improving, okay? In a lot of ways. You'll feel generally better. Okay, they've got antioxidant properties. They're very good herbs. So star anise or aniseed, you can also buy anise essential oil and use it. Okay, you have to cut it with another oil, all of these essential oils, so that they don't irritate your skin. Okay, so if you have, say, 10 mils of, say, olive oil, you can pour like 7 drops of each of any essential oil that you want to use, okay, in every 10 mils, okay, and then you can use it like that. The anise is also very good. If you put all of these herbs, you can put them underneath your pillow as well. So you can put them under the pillow where you sleep, and they will give you visions of the other world, of the other side, okay, at night. Okay, start with your dreams, and then after that, during the day, you can develop your senses in other ways. Okay? So anise is very good for that. Another herb that you can use to open up your third eye is lemongrass, okay? And lemongrass is very well known for to open up the psychic gift. It's also all of these herbs are very protective, and they get rid of the evil eye. Because they have this, I think they have a lot of like things that have to do with the eyes, okay? They get rid of the evil eye, okay? So lemongrass is another one. You can have it as a tea, eat it in your food, put it on your pillow, get the essential oil, put it on your forehead, put it between your eyes, at the back of your head, okay? And you'll see that you'll get powerful like visions and dreams at night. And then you can use them during the day. Slowly, slowly. Always do it step by step. Don't rush yourself, okay? Slowly, slowly, you'll get there. It can take days, it can take months, it can take years. Especially when you do istikhara, put things in the hands of God the Most High and ask God to open up your eyes, okay? Read the holy books. There are verses in the Quran, okay? That can help you open your third eye or have stronger visions, okay? Any Quran basically that you read, really. The one that has been described for us is to read Surah Al-Ikhlas 3 times, okay? Which is أعوذ بالله من الشيطان بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله العظيم. This one, 3 times, it's equivalent to reading the whole Quran energetically. Okay, and this is Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He has said that and given us this information. Okay, so read al-Ikhlas if you want to. There are also like verses from other holy books. There are some from the Bible that can help you open up your third eye. You can Google online, search if you're a Christian, or your Muslims can read it as well, obviously because it's from the Most High God. You read it, okay, search for the biblical verses that have to do with opening the third eye. Okay, there are also verses in the Torah, in other holy books. It depends what you're comfortable with and what you want to do. Okay, don't do anything that you don't feel energetically comfortable with. Okay, and don't do anything that you don't feel happy doing. Okay, see what's best for you. Okay. For me, for example, the Quran is enough. Okay, I read it 3 times, Surah Al-Ikhlas, and it really helped sharpen my vision and open up my eyes. But I know that there are other verses in other holy books that can help do this. And all of the books are from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we're happy with them. With the content, no matter what anyone tells you, all of these holy books are special and powerful, and there's a lot of power and healing in all of them. And it takes a very wise person who's tried and tested in life to realize this. Okay, I have been through a lot in my life. I have treated and helped spiritually people from all religions, and I have come to find that there is truth in all of them. Okay, but the Quran is enough if that's what you're comfortable with and that's the only thing that you want to read, that's okay. But remember that the other holy books have originated from prophets that have been mentioned in the Quran, and Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has come musaddaqan lima bayna yadayhi, which means that he came to verify all of the faith that have come before him. Okay, so it's not a good thing to go against anyone else's holy book or religion, because you'll be going against Islam itself. Okay. So there are real verses in all of these holy books that will help you open your third eye. So see what you're comfortable with and what your religion is. There are also texts from other religions. If you're from another religion, search for the text that will help you open your third eye. They really work, okay? All of these texts, they really work, okay? And put God first. Once you put God at the highest above all and tell him to be your source of information, then you are doing well, okay? So then, after lemongrass, another herb that is very powerful for opening up your third eye and giving you the sight is onions. Onions have been traditionally used for eons and ages to give people the sight. Okay, and if you're someone who is from Africa, you will probably know that very well. Okay. Onions themselves, we believe that they carry the energy of the whole world within them. Look at the layers of the onion and the circular layers of the onion, and you'll find onions everywhere in the world, and they are one of the things that have been mentioned in the Quran. Onions, okay? It's like one of the things that God gave the Israelites as help and a blessing when Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, Moses took them out of Egypt and onto the mainland of Israel during their journey from Egypt to Israel. Onions were the things that God brought down to them to sustain them and to give them strength, so that they have a lot of spiritual power, okay? Now, onions, what you can do is you can also do the same thing with onions, like cut an onion in half, smell it before you go to bed, or you can put it a whole onion without slicing it in underneath your pillow, okay? And then sleep, and then you'll have visions at night. When you eat a lot of onions, it's good for your health as well, but just don't overdo it, okay? I don't want anyone eating too many onions until you get, diarrhea. You have to eat it slowly, yeah? So onions are very good, okay? Onion essential oil is also available from many online botanicas and people who sell herbs online. You'll find a very beautiful onion essential oil that can help you achieve all of these things, okay? Then the other thing that helps you with opening the other herb that I know of that helps you with opening up your third eye is parsley. Parsley, I've just given you guys a video about parsley. It's very good. Go and listen to that video. It's a very good herb. It helps you open up your eyes. Another good herb for also improving your vision, and especially if you drink it as a tea, is rue. Okay, so rue is, just Google it online also. You'll find the translation in Arabic. I believe it's called ridda. We used to call it ridda when, or ridda in Arabic when we were young. It's called ridda, a ridda. Okay, or a rudda. In Spanish, you'll find that they call it ruda. Okay, and in English, it's called rue. Okay, R-U-E. Rue is very powerful. It is a bit toxic, the herb itself. So, but it's very good if you take it in a small amount. So if you have like a cup of tea of rue every week, it's extremely good for the health. Once you have it as well, it's very relaxing. You will feel like it feels like you've taken a Valium. If you've taken diazepam before or Valium before, it feels like that, okay? It's very powerful in relaxing the person. So rue as well, I found when I put it on my forehead and on the back of my head, not only do I sleep better, but also I get very powerful visions at night, okay? Another herb that you can use as well to get better, the gift of the sight, is rosemary. Okay, rosemary is also very powerful for that, whether you consume the herb or you basically use the essential oil on your skin. Whatever you want to do with it, it's good. Okay, rosemary is excellent for that. So these are the main herbs that I know of that can help you see. There is also jasmine. Jasmine is very powerful, just the scent of jasmine itself. Okay, and I've described in the lemongrass video, I've given you the recipe for a perfume that you can make that is extremely powerful for you to open your third eye and to see beyond the veil. Okay, and that is when you mix lemongrass with jasmine, with anise. Okay, and these are three herbs of the herbs that I've mentioned in the video tonight. Okay, so these three herbs together, when you mix them as a perfume and you use them together, not only do they smell great and they have other benefits, they attract money, they attract love, they attract peace and harmony, they give you physical strength, they improve your energy and your aura when you combine them together, okay? So do this combination. You can have a tea of all three, or you can make a perfume, which is the best thing, or you can grind all three herbs and burn them as an incense, whatever is easier for you and whatever is more practical for you to do. That is all I have for you guys. I hope this has helped you guys, and I pray that inshallah, all of you, whoever you are, wherever you are from, may God, the Most High, open your third eye safely and securely. May He guide you to the right things to do, the best thing for you, and may it be done in a protected way. Seek refuge in God, the Most High, from the devil, from Satan, because Satan is very active, both physically and spiritually, and they can mislead a person. Okay, if you start opening your third eye without supervision, it can cause a lot of negativity. So my advice to you guys is contact me, QuranicVerses6@gmail.com. Have a reading first, because that will help me gauge onto your actual spiritual gift and what you can see for best as well. Some people have things that they can, I have friends who can actually read for finances like nobody's business, but they can't read for anything else. I have other friends who can read for love, but they can't read for anything else. I have friends that can read for healing and energy work, but they can't read for anything else. So the best thing is to book a reading with me so that I can give you information about what your gift, the best gift is. I communicate with your ancestors and with your own guiding beings, and then I will show you. Also, once you do this and you open your third eye, my advice to you is you need to be protected spiritually. If it's not me, go to someone else. It doesn't have to be me. You can go to someone else who you trust and who has a good reputation to protect you spiritually whilst you do this. If you don't have anyone to go to, and you can and you want me to help you, contact me, quranicverses6@gmail.com, and we will organize something, and I will protect you spiritually as well whilst you do all this. Okay, it's a very good gift, and it gives, like, having intuition, having insight into things before they happen, having this guidance is very powerful. Okay, I personally, for me, it helps me with everything that I do in my life. And Alhamdulillah, when I compare myself to other people that I know who don't have this gift and who don't have this guidance, Alhamdulillah, I'm doing amazing. Okay, so it helps you, like, open up, know what to do, what to invest in, who to communicate with, who to accept, what to do in, say, for example, business, what to do in matters of the heart. Okay, um, like, for example, with me, with matters of the heart, I'm someone who can have anybody, okay, that is walking on the street, okay, but there is someone that I have to wait for, that, for example, I've been guided to wait for. In business, I've been asked to invest in certain cryptocurrencies like XRP, Bitcoin, these things, because my spirit told me from early on that these things are going to become very valuable. Okay, in friendships, I have friendships with certain people that are close to me that have been given the okay, and Alhamdulillah, everything is peaceful and fantastic and amazing for me in my life because of my gift of the sight and because of the insight. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, for you to know. Okay, obviously nobody will know everything, only God knows everything, but it will give you a very good support going forward to have strong and powerful intuition and insight. Okay, it will reveal people's intentions. Okay, for example, with me, I see my enemy's destructions before they lift a finger to hurt me. I see someone being destroyed before I even meet them. Because when I meet them, they will do something negative, try to hurt me spiritually, do black magic, do things like this. So I see their destruction before I see them in real life. And that happens to me all the time, okay? And when you couple these things with the Quran and you put your faith in God and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is nothing that can actually hurt you, and people can keep trying to their own peril and destruction. Okay? The energies can affect you. There are ways to cleanse once you find something like that out. There are ways to return things back to the sender. There are ways, prayers that can be said. Okay? Things that can be done. So there's a wealth of goodness and success and happiness and joy that is waiting for you once you connect properly and in a protected way to these energies. I love you guys so much. I'm here for you guys always. And I appreciate your likes, shares, subscriptions, and all of the encouragement that I get from you guys to keep going. You guys are amazing. Without you guys, I wouldn't keep going. I would have stopped this channel a long time ago. But I get support from people, and I have been thinking of terminating this channel, but I've gotten a lot of good support, alhamdulillah, from people once I said that, and it shows me that you guys all love me and that I am appreciated, that I'm not just hooting my horn into the wind. It's nice to have appreciation. I'm doing it in a selfless way, but I'm only human, and sometimes, I get a little bit weary. But thank God, God keeps me going. I also got a lot of visions, and when I was asking God about this and whether I should keep doing it or not, yesterday I was looking at the sky, and the sky lit up a lot of lights, okay, like UFOs and things like that. They kept moving in the sky. I have all these on video. I've not been given permission to publish them yet. But I will have to wait for when the right time comes. Okay, apparently they're waiting for something to happen before I'm able to do all this. Okay, but I'm grateful for all of your support, and Alhamdulillah, I thank God the Most High for giving me the strength and the energy to keep going. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I am here for you, like I said, and I will see you guys soon. God bless you always, inshallah. Thank you.